What's up, guys? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You are welcome to Jobless Entertainment. Here, we'll give you hot gist of all the trends, all the happenings in Nigeria, Africa, and globally. If you are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so as to be alerted whenever we upload hotly trending content. Well, so much has happened in the first week of November 2022. Today is 6th, so we'll be entering the second week of November. And yeah, but before we enter into the second week, let's do a recap of what happened in the first week. 6 released and 2 detained over death of Davido and Chioma's son Ifeanyi. Wow, that news got people, thinking. People say so many things. So many people are dropping messages on social media. We've seen so many prophets we didn't know existed. That news, it's a terrible news indeed. Davido lost his only son Ifeanyi to the causes of death. Well, still in the news, EFCC arrests Kogi politician with 326 million naira and 140,500 US dollars. And we keep saying there's no money in this country. Wow, that's huge. And also in the news, what happened over the week, the first week of November, a tragic news to that. American rapper Takeoff was shot dead over Dice game. Yeah. Takeoff is a member of the Migos gang. We have Takeoff, we have Offset, and we have Quavo. And Takeoff was shot dead. He lost his life to the causes of death over the week. Well, this is good news that Panter Wakanda to perform at Qatar 2022 World Cup. Not just Panter Wakanda, we have other artists like Daniel, Davido. They'll be performing at the Qatar 2022 World Cup. And the World Cup will be kicking off in a few days from now. We can't wait for that. We can't wait for that World Cup. By the way, who do you think will be going home with the trophy, with the 2022 World Cup? Please, the comment section is open for you. Well, let us come back home to Nigeria. Lagos commuters stranded as commercial drivers begin strike on Monday. This strike of a thing is becoming like a norm in Nigeria. It's becoming very normal. Everybody is going on strike. Well, that is Nigeria. Also in the news, Nigeria's under-17 female team Flamingo win bronze at the FIFA Under-17 World Cup. Congratulations to the Flamingos. You guys did well. And also, we have this news that ASU kicks as federal government pays half salary for October. This guy just called off the strike, and from the look of things, they'll be going on another strike. We know the last strike, lasted for about 8 months, which is the longest strike ever in the history of Nigeria since we gained independence in 1960. We don't know how long this strike will be. Only God knows, because from the look of things, that's will be going on another strike. Well, see in the news, what happened over the week, Twitter to charge $8 per month for verification badge. That came from the desk of Elon Musk. And not only that, he fired so many workers, so many Twitter workers in the thousands. That is Elon Musk. And also, we got this news that Jack Dorsey wants to open another platform, Blue Sky. Also, in the news, Education Minister Adamu claims he has failed. When I saw this, I was like, seriously, you know you have failed. You have failed woefully, not just failed. Yeah, he failed woefully. Now, why not hang the boot? Why not retire? Because that will be happening in other countries. We see where some ministers of health, they could deliver well, especially in Asia, they had to resign their position. But Adamu is still there, and he's telling us he has failed. Still on what happened over last week, billionaire Femi Otedola rents 2 billion naira yard for his 60th birthday celebration. 2 billion naira plus. Wow. Well, that is his money. He should spend it the way he wants, because people have been saying he would have used the money to do something else. You know, Nigeria, we always have something to say. But this guy has worked for the money. Let him spend it the way he feels like. That is my take anyway. What is yours? The comment section is open for you to drop a comment. We're seeing the news that God hasn't spoken to me on 2023 election. That came from the desk of Adeboye. And that's federal government can pay lecturers for work not done. That came from the desk of the federal government, the Minister of Labor and Productivity. Well, and Atiku tells federal government to have Obasanjo on new Naira note. What do you have to say regarding that? Please, the comment section is open for you to drop your comments. And also, we made no request to buy sniffer dogs in 2023 budget. That came from the desk of the NDLEA. Well, the country is not smiling at all. Also, we got this news that £1, or yeah, £1 now is being sold at 1,005 naira, and it will keep increasing. I've never seen that in my life. This is like the first time, and it will keep increasing. And from what the federal government is saying, that this is the best government or the best administrations ever in Nigeria. Everybody has something to say. The comment section is open for you to drop your comments. Well, test Tinubu Atiku for drugs. Dino urges NDLEA. Like, seriously? A spokesperson for the People Democratic Party Presidential Campaign Council, Senator Dino Malaya, has called on the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, to subject his principal, Atiku Abubakar, and the All Progressive Congress presidential candidate, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, to narcotic test. Dino, who represented Kogi West Central District in the 8th National Assembly, made this call in an interview with journalists on Saturday, November 5th, 2022. This comes months after the chairman of the NDLEA, Obamawa, wrote a letter to the ruling party urging them to include drug tests as part of screening as aspirants on their platform. What do you have to say regarding that? By the way, if they should carry out this test, who will pass and who will fail? Comment section is open for you all to drop your comments. Well. Also, we have this news that during when Davido's son died, Fanny, that popular Nigerian magazine publisher chief Dele Momodu. We know the drama between Davido and Dele Momodu is not a rosy one at all. Davido even sang a song where he included Dele. Nigerian magazine publisher chief Dele Momodu has come under fire on social media. Why might ask that is facing severe backlash following his condolence visit to the Adeleke family house following the loss of Ifeanyi Jr. The chairman of the Ovation Media Group and his team visited the family house of Adeleke in London to pay his respect for their loss. However, his visit was with a camera crew. However, struck many as insensitive, as some argued that his purpose wasn't for condolence but for media coverage. Others also condemned Davido's uncle Ademola Adeleke for wearing a bright smile despite the singer's mourning state. What do you have to say regarding that? Well, let me read some comments for you for what some netizens dropped. Someone said, you just go there, go snap, do video, make your page the function. You know, if you just go there, keep on the low till the family release statement. Another person said, God bless you, sir. And sir, how is David now and his wife? Other person said, when I still carry videography along, this is unnecessary. Another person said, is this necessary? A child lost his life and you are making a video. This is so insensitive. What do you have to say regarding that? Please, the comment section is open for you to drop a comment. Everybody has something to say. Well, still talking about the videos there, we know Wizkid had to postpone the release of his album. The album would have dropped because today is 6th. Wizkid wanted to drop the album More Love, Less Ego on the 4th of November, but he had to postpone it to the 11th of November 2022 when the video lost his only son, Ifeanyi. We have this news that More Love, Less Ego, that Wizkid unveils new dates, which is 11th of November 2023, as I said earlier. Well, and that got netizens wowing out after some netizens predicted Wizkid featured Davido on his album. Yeah, that's what, because from what Wizkid said, that he featured someone people look at as his enemy, that they've never done a song before, and people were looking at, and we know here that Wizkid and Davido, they haven't done any song before, and people are looking at Davido as Wizkid's enemy, that they are not friends because they've not done any collab before. So, and this got netizens anticipating. We can't wait for that album to drop. More Love, Less Ego. We'll be waiting for that album for like forever. We expected it to drop on the 4th of November, but it didn't drop because of the death of Davido's only son, Ifeanyi, and it's shifted to the 11th of November. So we are eagerly anticipating the release of that album. I want to see these guys working hand in hand. It will really push the album to greater heights, because the name of the album is More Love, Less Ego. We really need more love and less ego in this country right now. And in my last video, I said something about Wizkid, that where Wizkid said about the 2023 election, that the old men, they should rest. But we know the old men will not rest. Not just a Nigerian thing, it's a global thing. Because Donald Trump has also it's also gearing up to become the next president of the United States of America. Drama everywhere. Well, we'll keep it guys. Finally, in the entertainment industry or news, we have this news, and so it begins that the cast and director of Black Panther Wakanda Forever arrives in Lagos, Nigeria ahead of their press conference and premiere. Wow, that is a huge one. We can't wait for that movie to drop. Black Panther Wakanda Forever. We can't wait for that movie to drop. It's gonna be a lit one. Thank you guys for watching this wonderful channel. Don't forget to subscribe button, the notification, so as to be alerted whenever we upload hot new trending content. See you guys soon.